Greetings, Sagittarius, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. And to my new viewers, my name is Ingrid, and let's dive in and see what the Osho Oracle has for you today, and the cards around where you are moving toward, what you have released during the blood moon, and where you're going now. What is it you need to know today, right now? And thank you, Spirit Guides, for bringing this message. Is coming in. Well, you got two cards. Let's pick just one of them. This is the energy, wow, around a cup of tea. Well, maybe it's time to really just relax, have a cup of tea, to really dive into relaxing, smelling the roses, taking time out. Well, let's see what the number 17 has to say. Wow, I open right to it. So it's awareness comes through sensitivity. Sagittarius, you have to be more sensitive whatsoever you do. So you can find that even in trivial things like tea, you can find that anything more trivial than tea? Can you find anything more ordinary than tea? No, you cannot. And Zen monks and masters have raised the most ordinary things into the most extraordinary. They have bridged this and that as if tea and God have become one. So it's interesting. When the Zen master says, have a cup of tea, he's saying, taste a little of the bodhisattva, the Dharma. Don't bother about these questions, whether God exists or not, who has created the world, where is heaven and where is hell. When the Zen master says, forget all about it and have a cup of tea, he's saying, better become more aware. Don't go into all of this nonsense. This is not going to help you at all. So whoever's watching this, have a cup of tea and sit down and relax and be present, be aware to this reading. And so it is. And this is what is coming with the cards today. Somebody needed to hear that. Sagittarius, have a cup of tea. And that is the essentials. Be aware more of your daily life. And the wheel is turning. You're very disciplined right now. Your willpower is strong. You're devoted to your path ahead. You might feel like things are moving very slowly, but I see that you're moving toward a distant direction, a goal. It might be off in the mist for some of you, but trust you got the momentum underneath you to be determined toward victory, toward just getting there. But stop and have a cup of tea. You might need to take a break. Stop at a rest stop, have a cup of tea, or just wherever you are in your day. If you turn to this reading because you're feeling like, wow, I'm kind of not in tune with what's really going on, you're going to take time like a snail to relax. And know this takes time to be patient. And making a cup of tea can take a bit of time, but what helps you or challenges you is the Queen of Swords. That is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So you're using your mind now to see distance, to see where you're going, to have a future plan, a goal. You might be tethered at this moment to a tree, to something that's very rooted, but you are willing to make a big change if necessary because you're seeing off in the distance perhaps a blessing coming or something that you're telescoping. You might not even be able to totally see it yet, but you're going to use this higher vision and also something that's very grounded like the snail, and you carrying your own independence, your own abilities with you. But if there is, the general energy is movement, triumph, discipline, working on your self-will toward a goal that might be off in the distance, but you're using your intelligence. You're seeing maybe the truth about it. And it's coming in because you're wanting to leave whatever's been at the root of this issue behind. You're breaking free of a prison of your own mind. Uh, and because you got the Queen of Swords, you're nurturing a new way of moving forward, away from anything that's entrapping you, imprisoning you, isolating you in this forest. You see these trees, but now you're getting above those trees, the same trees, but you're getting a bigger vision. And you are going to see something clearly now about what has imprisoned you from moving forward towards your true destiny. And it's coming in quickly because you've been given this Ace of Wands. That's out with the old, in with the new. It's something you've maybe read about, studied about recently. And you're just fired up and you're wanting to see, where will this take me? This new idea that I'm being offered. Just, you could be just working in your garden, arranging flowers, reading, something, having a cup of tea, and then suddenly you're off and running with a brand new vision. And that's going to help you break free because your higher powers want you to know, Sagittarius, that when you've been working a long time on something, you might need to rest and meditate on this new beginning. Where is it taking me? What is my true value? What do I need to see? Let feathers, maybe could be, these could be the feathers falling when you break free. And they're falling around you, so take time out to really heal. And when you take time to heal, your new beginning will come in more smoothly and quicker. You're tapping into your mind. You're just releasing any old negative thinking where you felt like you were restricted, not good enough, not on your path, not able to think clearly. But you've got the Queen of Swords now, and you're moving toward the Three of Pentacles. So you're finding your dream team. You might have felt like you'd hit the wall, but now somehow out of that is coming some flowering. You're going to be successful. You're standing above the rest, Aquarius, with this new vision and opportunity. So maybe take time out right now when you're seeing this. Maybe if you just have, even if it's 15 minutes, to take a cat nap, or if you just can meditate or take a walk. But that's going to help you reconnect with what you know is skillful in you, worthy of you. And the world is coming, and that's where you're moving toward the end of this phase of your life. Wherever you are, you're upgrading. Whatever destiny you've been on, you're going to have this new awareness, maybe while you're having a cup of tea, but you're celebrating this new ability to be in the present moment, to be aware of what's going on around you, to get these downloads from not only your spirit guides, but through inspiration, through realizing something that's true for you now. That's going to help you move forward. And the environment is bringing in the energy of death. But look, this is a beautiful ending because it's bringing this whole rebirth. So someone in your environment, you could be disconnecting from them. That could be coming to a complete end because you got the World, which is the closure of one phase and the new beginning, and it's coming in quick. But you could be hearing news of some ending coming from the environment. But that's going to lead to a rebirth, to something about joining forces right now with other people in collaboration, working together on a project that will last, something that you're building, a blueprint. And when one phase closes, you have to allow an end to come. And what is your hope and fear? What is this ending with death coming? What is this? Well, it's coming with a lot of your hope and fear is it's going to be bringing you into leadership, into passion, and to a whole new reality, Sagittarius. And you're going to be drumming something up, being very confident. This is someone who is masculine or feminine, but their vibration is very high, very charged, very confident. So maybe after something ends around a particular group, since we have this as a group or coming together with other people, recognizing your work, you're maybe ending that phase and going into an entrepreneurial style of work that you're coming into now. And it's coming in with justice. This is Libra energy. So something is balancing out with your mind since you have the Queen of Swords and Justice. You're seeing something maybe for the first time, Sagittarius, from way off. But it's coming into focus, and a card of have a cup of tea is, look at his eyes. You're seeing something. It's about this inner sight, or maybe physically, you're seeing something that you know is true. This right, the just outworkings of a situation is coming in. And so let's get us some clarity on what is it that we need to know with the Chariot and the Queen of Swords as a general energy. The Wheel of Fortune, well, that's Sagittarius energy. There's movement. You're changing a new destiny. With the Chariot and the Wheel, something is going to be moving quickly forward, a new destiny, the right outworkings of a situation. But that's coming in because you're seeing the truth. Not only you maybe, but others around you, and you're communicating that. And now people cannot deny that. That this has something to do with, at the very foundation, people who have maybe tried to interfere with you, with your mind, with how you think, where your freedom lies. And that has contaminated your beliefs about yourself, how you think through situations. But recently, something came in, Sagittarius, and you got a great idea. It was a gift to flower. It's going to take you into a whole new world, a whole new garden, and see these flowers that are there. Something about this new beginning is going to help you come to an end with some situation in your environment. And it's going to then lead to this release of fire, of energy, of the wheel turning toward truth, toward what's going to be right for you now, this time. And what is coming in with the Eight of Swords? Why is this here at the foundation? Well, you're moving away from that quickly with the momentum and boldness toward this Ace of Wands. That's that wand. You're taking action to break free. And I can see you're almost there. You've outgrown this prison, this cage, this entrapping mental situation. And you're going to rest and recover and be recognized by people around you right now because of the work you're doing. You're balancing. This is the Two of Pentacles, and then you got the Three. So whatever you've been working on, maybe working at home, working with others, work and play, juggling a lot, trying to adapt to change, to new situations, financial, you're going to get recognition right now for how good you're doing with this. People are seeing you're very skillful and passionate, and that's going to help maybe you move to an upgrade, close one phase out, and come into, with the world, we're coming in with, you're going to have to stand your ground. Maybe you want to end a situation and move forward away from some entrapping energy that kept you mentally imprisoned. You're standing your ground to move into a whole new reality, Sagittarius. So don't give in. It's worth it. And what is this ending coming in with death? Scorpio energy is coming, a Sagittarius. What's happening with that? What's coming is the Chariot again, Cancer energy. You've got a lot of momentum toward ending one phase of life because you're seeing this change is right, is coming in, is just. That is coming for each one of you right now. And the Chariot is going to require you to have a lot of willpower to move toward this passion, something you really want, a new job, a new business, just taking leadership over your life because it's just. And justice is here because of the energy of the Queen of Wands. Well, you've got the King and Queen of Fire as the hope and fear and the advice. So when one situation ends, maybe a phase of your life is ending. It could be as simple as that. You're closing out an old phase and moving into a partnership that is more powerful, more bold, more creative, and out with the old and in with the new. So you're letting go from the environment of an old phase and entering a rebirth. And that's going to be truthful and just and right and balanced. And the wheel is coming in your favor. So choose this destiny and go for it with the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of the Chariots. So it is definitely saying Cancer energies involved, and you've got the momentum, you've got the vehicle, the willpower, the determination, the charismatic energy of the King and Queen of Wands to go toward this true destiny, this new beginning, this expansion, this new world that you stood your ground for. And that is what I have, Sagittarius, for you today. I hope this resonates in sending you love. And thank you so much for spending time together. See you later. Bye-bye.